Hi children, welcome to our class, Classic Subject Science, Chapter 5, Materials and Things. Today we are going to learn, the topic is what we have learnt in the chapter, we have to revise. Objects around us are made up of large variety of materials. For example, chair made by wood, window glass made by glass, clothes are made by fabric, belt made by leather, spoons made by metal, envelope card made by paper, teacups made by ceramics, water bottles made by plastic. Based on their properties, we use different materials for different purposes. What are the properties of materials? Size, shape, mass, texture, color, these are all the properties of materials. Different materials have different properties. Some materials such as glass are transparent. Some materials such as wood are opaque. And materials like oil, paper are translucent. These are the examples of transparent, translucent and opaque materials. Materials can exist in three important states. What are they? Solids, liquids and gases. What are the properties of solids? All materials, whether they are solids, liquids or gases, are made up of tiny particles called atoms or molecules. In solids, the arrangement of molecules are tightly packed, so they have definite shape. The arrangement of molecules in liquid, loosely packed. In gases, the arrangement of molecules are very far each other, so they do not have fixed shape. When we pour in the container, it will take the shape. What is the three states of water? Ice is solid state of water, water is solid state of water, steam or water vapor is gas state of water. Some materials sink in water and some materials can float on water. Some materials are soluble in water, some materials are insoluble in water. For example, sugar for soluble material, oil is the example for insoluble material. Do you know, we do not actually see colors. What we see as color is the effect of light shining on an object. Actually, objects sink or float because their density is more or less than the density of whatever medium they are floating in. If objects, the density is more than the density of water, it will sink in the water. If the object density is less than the water density, the object will float on water. Water has a density of 1 gram or 1 ml. Therefore, if you had an object with density less than 1 gram or 1 ml, it will float. What is the density of water? How much the water density is? 1 gram or 1 ml. Water is more dense than ice. It is the crystalline structure that makes ice less dense. Most solids are heavier than liquids. Then why does solid water ice float on liquid water? Water is unusual in that the solid form ice is less dense than the liquid form of water, which is why ice floats. What is the density of liquid water is 1 gram by ml. The word candle is derived from the Latin word candere. What is the meaning of candere? Meaning to shine. You can't make candles without this ingredient. What is the ingredient? The wax. The beeswax has many desirable benefits, including it is natural, sweet smell, and it is smokeless. If green light passes through a transparent object, the emerging light is green. Similarly, if red light passes through a transparent object, the emerging light is red. Thank you, my dear children.